Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then it vanish. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of order way you moving, see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, now tables turn. Guys playing, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Time to run it all. I wake up. I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip this, wet. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip this, wet. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady. I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip this, wet. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip this, wet. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe. I call up Nigeria, come through in a hurry. Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself, they're getting buried. Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip this, wet. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip this, wet. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up.
Good morning all. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is good. Happy Wednesday. Let me see how all systems go. Everything does look good so far. And yeah, we look good here. Everything does look fine here. Let me go and see what's going on with my camera here. Not working on Zoom, so let me fix that. Give a sec. Okay, let's try now. There we go. Boom. All systems are going. So yeah, who we got in here? A few people in here already. Guys, noticed the thumbnail change? Yes, I have a few thumbnails. You'll see different ones now. Morning, everyone. Tony, Ens, Amrit, Rob, Gmail, Spaceburger here. Briggy. Very good, very good. All right, let's get it. So let's start off with the calendar today. Today's going to be Wednesday. We do have nothing really to worry about in terms of London session here. We had our interest rates. We'd like to just see what a CPI, not interest rates, sorry, inflation. CPI numbers came back as, obviously we didn't see any major moves. So obviously it came back as expected. All right, so that's fine here. We have a member speaking, which normally can make a little bit of impact, but that's not till 12. So that is marked as a yellow folder, but I notice if a member, does indicate something, you can see some moves there. So in terms of USD news, nothing too much here. Quite a calm day in terms of news. So let's go ahead and look at the charts here. Start off with GJ daily time frame, closing bullish here, but still rejecting that daily high. So we reached the top of the range, target is met. Now is the question, do we want to start to reject from here and form some sort of pullback, right? If we want to form some sort of pullback, then this is the spot for it to happen as we're at resistance. On the other hand here, we do have 4-hour time frame as well, rejecting its resistance there as well. As you can see the 4-hour up there. And we can see that we are now working on our way towards the downside. Now, what's important is that we have created a support, but very weak candle here. It's a very weak candle. Not giving us the strongest sign. Now, if this 4-hour closed above 192.500, that would give me confidence to at least retest here before continuing further down. So we might see some weakness. This could just retest back into 500s, fail, and then start to see some downside from this zone here, just because we reach high time frame target. So if we're going to counter trend sell today is, I guess, the only time where counter trend sells do make sense. Reason being is that we have reached higher time frame targets. So we would need to break structure below here. This weekly resistance has started to be crossed quite a few times. I would feel that we don't really need a close below the weekly itself. I mean, it has reacted quite a bit. We would see closer to the time. But, that's what I'd be looking for, right? That's what I'd be looking for on counter trend. Otherwise, I'm looking for buys, right? Buys make sense. Bullish bias in the session here. Now, this is a tough zone. This could be like one of our retest zones here to continue down. We have to keep that in mind. So when we're buying into this, we have to be careful that price does not want to do what? Price does not want to pop up, reject here, and then continue its way towards the downside as this starts to shift higher time frame and start to move towards the downside, right? Because this could be, we did reach target. Now, if price wants to continue up and push through target, it would have been nice to see something close above yesterday. Even if it's a 1-hour candle, even if it's just a 30-minute, having something close above the 4-hour will give confidence that we have attempted to break it. So since we attempted, if we're making our way towards the upside, that should be the shot to continue that. So the buys above here are an option, which is 500, but we do need to be careful of this rejection zone here, especially anywhere in here. So see how much we have space. I think we have around 10 pips here. Yeah, 10 pips we have till that zone. So we'd have to see how it reacts at that zone and then make a decision. If it's able to just push through, well then happy days. Your targets are 36 pips. Pretty nice range to be able to trade. Inside of here, getting a little bit choppy. I don't really see. If today was mixed bias, then potentially sells would make sense below 151, but it's not mixed bias today. We are bullish bias, so I can't really look at that. And it's right next to 4-hour support, which is not really where I want to be selling. Straight into this yellow line is 4-hour support, not really a spot I want to sell. So let's look at GU here as well while we're looking at GBP pairs. If we look at daily time frame here, more bullish than GJ here. We can see daily time frame closing very strong here. We are towards our daily resistance zone now. As you can see, if we scroll back, where the daily candle is basically at that resistance. So we did tap that. Now, if we look at 4-hour time frames, we have created a resistance. So on GU today, we have a mixed bias. Now, not the most confidence-inducing resistance here. Not something major to be like, this shit is gonna dump. But we have reached daily targets. And with a resistance formed, we can take that to our advantage and preempt potential sells if we do see options on lower time frames. Does that end up being a higher low? Possibly, yes. But we're not trading the bigger picture right now. We're trading a session. So for the session, we could end up selling, which then leads on to just a higher low, and maybe New York continues back up. Now, if we start to break this high, it will just be a setup 3 on the 4-hour, and we look to continue up bullish. So if we're looking at lower time frames, 1 hour, 30-minute here, you know, we can see the resistance formed here, and then the 15-minute. Now, this daily resistance, I don't put too much weight on. I'm gonna make this like a small dotted line just in case, right? But it's really not something I think is too important anymore, since we just have no reaction of it. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm more looking at this zone here, which is the lows of our range. So this is the lows of our range. If we can break through that, it's potential selling option down. Nice clean candles here towards the left. And yeah, back to key level to retest to potentially. Now, what I like is that at that stage, we would have created lower high, lower low, lower high, and now lower low, and break through this range and then continue down. For the buys, the range is not the cleanest for the buys. I kind of want to see it leave the range. Would be a lot cleaner here to leave this 15-minute range, right? If you look at this one here, it's a lot cleaner towards the downside. So I'm not too, you know, I wouldn't mind trying out the sells here and then seeing what happens. Any structure that's built in here will be beneficial. This will break 1 hour structure as well here in 17 minutes. So yeah, that could be an option for a retracement move towards the downside, just to lay off some of this bearishness. Now, if we look at the 4-hour lows, needs to be broken. At that time, not only will we break this 4-hour lows, we'd be looking to break that 4-hour lows. And we have to rely that this tap here, right? So let's draw a little line here where we tapped. We have to rely that this is just going to be the pullback from target being met, right? So if you look at that line with no name on it, you can see it basically tapped well above into this daily zone. Now, my question is, did daily close above daily resistance? Is going to be extremely important, and it didn't, right? If you look at this, it closed below. Now, that is also another factor that we can take. If it closed above, the sells start to look a little bit more fishier, right? The sells look a little bit more fishier. Reason they look fishier is because we did close above daily resistance, can entitle continuation. So we'll see how this populates on the charts, and then a look to see how we can execute on that. On the other hand, gold. Holy crap, gold. Gold is on another level. We are seeing this absolutely rip towards the upside yesterday over New York session. Amazing push through all-time highs and new highs on the backing of basically seeing tensions in the Middle East start to rise. So, you know, that was insane to see that. And yeah, I can't believe where we're at in terms of price. Never would I imagine this would happen this fast, and this is like dangerous waters. We don't know when it will pull back, but what we do know is, guys, do not sell gold. I'm telling you, the trend is your friend until it ends. Let price show you resistances. I've told you it's way easier to just look for gold buys, and that's the only thing we've been doing, is looking for gold buys. If you guys remember yesterday's plan, I want to see if everyone was listening yesterday who watched the stream. We'll let more people come in and we'll see if they were following the plan. But that close above there did give the continuation towards the upside, and played out quite nicely into your next key level there. Kind of a 50 pip move spot to spot, just happened later. We've been seeing that with gold. Gold normally does this. Same thing yesterday, where we have Asian session push, London session pull back, Asian session push, London session pull back. That pullback then creates some sort of range, and that range leads towards potential upside. So in terms of targets here, we need to drag a few key levels. We have hit 70. That was where we stopped at here, 70. Let's remove this. We have hit 70. 65 is not 60. Yeah, 65 is here. I mean, look, we need to look at 60 first here. 60 is here. 55. So for me, I don't like counter trend on gold. Like, that's just been extremely difficult counter trend. I mean, it does work out, but I just super uncomfortable with it for me, counter trend. Counter trend is very uncomfortable because of how big the upside moves. But obviously a 1 hour candle closing below here can give you the option for sells. It's just not something I would do. I rather take that on GU where I have more confirmation, because this could easily just tap this level and start to bounce up and then continue bullish back inside the range, which would kind of be a buy option, to be honest, if we were to close back inside the range. Otherwise, I think buys would make sense above this resistance here, this type of zone here for buys. Right, buys would make sense above here, or if we get more information inside here, we can look to buy to that. But from here to here is a bit small depending on how it forms, but you know, that's what I'd be looking for overall. The selling option, again, like I said, a little bit risky for me, as it's counter trend and gold is moving like a horse. If any news gets released during London in terms of what? In terms of Middle East tensions rising, this thing is gonna do another pop, right? So you have to be very careful with what's going on. Any rockets being sent, anything like that, it's going to have the same effect here. So be careful with that when counter trend. And yeah, that's the analysis for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the analysis. If you did, you know the drill. 300 of us in here. If you get the likes up to 150, would appreciate it. So a few people subscribed. Thanks for the subscription. Welcome to the fam. Hope you guys find value on the stream. And yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Wednesday madness. You know, you can use Alt H to place horizontal line and also copy paste them too. Just may help make it. Yes, I do know that. I do copy paste my lines quite often. Alt H, my mouse is normally all in random places, so I don't really like to use it. But yeah, I do know that. You know, on Pip Labs, you can do that as well too, huh? Those shortcuts work. Alt H and stuff. 11 minutes for the hour to close here. This might close below and give us opportunity for sells. So let's see what we get here. Let's see what we get. This would be an option too. Let's have a look. It's loading. Problem is the range here. You wouldn't want to buy into the range. Let's say you could buy to the range if you get a scenario where it forms nicely and you can buy from here to here. Yes, but if it forms here, it's a bit close to this rejection zone, you might as well just take it inside the range, just so you don't get this and either it gets stuck or starts to move down further. That would be the difference. So it just depends how it forms, but yeah, that would be an option, but depends how it forms. Session bias is mixed on gold here, is it? So that means we can take sells. Let's see. Yes. Oh, okay. Damn, that's big, guys. That's big. We have a mixed session, so it's not counter trend. Okay, okay. Yeah, I still prefer the GU out of between gold, because gold has a level right here. Sells below this level do make sense though, or sells below the key level here to tap into this level and potentially continue. Out of GU and gold, I prefer GU at the moment. I think gold is already playing out on the 15-minute, right? Yeah, look. Early move here. Gold closed below on the 15. I didn't even notice that. Nice top wick and continuing down. So this trade is already in action here. What's that? 29 pips. Move about 16 pips. It's not the biggest range here. It's not that big, huh? 12 pips only. 12 pips. I was waiting for 1 hour close below. I think, yeah, that's sensible in my opinion. I mean, it was very early. I mean, we don't want to be selling gold too fast. I mean, look at it. It's been an absolute monster. Like, anyone calling tops right now are crying, right? Anyone calling tops has been crying. So, you know, it's not a smart idea to call tops. hopefully GU can chill out and we don't get a straight dump. It's quite a while, 9 minutes, but we kind of have to wait 9 minutes as nothing closes until 9 minutes. Like, we don't have a choice. And then it will get into our session trading time. If price just dumps very aggressively morning session here, I actually don't mind the buys from key level here. Buys from the downside here back up. I don't think that would be a bad idea as well. So, you know, few options can form here. Few options can form. Hold key levels are so often. Are the 5 levels as relevant? Gold? What do you mean hold key levels? What's hold key levels? Oh, gold. Gold key levels are so often. Are the $5 as relevant? Of course, go test them. Go test them. Of course they are, and they're not so often. It's because we're in all-time highs. That's your only target. You don't have any other target. You don't have any other target. And it's so often because of the volume we have, man. Gold is moving from yesterday to today. Look how much gold moved. Yesterday from the low point here to that is a 400 pip move. When's the, you know, this is nuts, these type of moves, 400 pips. You can see how we just reacted off that type of zone. I mean, this is different since we have a zone here, but let's say if you have previous price action, it's not as important. You kind of want to be looking at it as, but you can see, look, how we react here, we react here, we react. Where did we retest? Retest key level here. See 65 here, look at 65, right? Go draw 65, see how it reacts. 65, this is the reaction here. I mean, these are just big candles, right? I mean, if you look from here to here, this range is 50 pips, you know, 5 to 50 pips is normally a lot. Do you trade AJ? I don't. My main pairs are GBP JPY, GU, and gold. Why GJ dumped yesterday from 192.792? Because it reached its target, right? If you look at higher time frame, this is what I mean. You guys need to learn about markup, right? 4-hour resistance. Go and look at the 4-hour resistance. It tapped that 4-hour resistance perfectly, rejected it. Nothing closed above. There's no continuation. Even before that 4-hour resistance was a daily resistance. So the minute we get into those type of zones, daily and 4-hour next to each other, very strong. And if we don't close above, there's a high chance we could potentially reject from it, right? Or range at it before closing above. Right? Make sure to do the YouTube business. Got to be the smoothest way of saying like, comment, and subscribe. I like it. Yeah, I just call it the YouTube business because it's just like what everyone asks, but I don't like asking it. That's why I do that thing in chat now that just reminds people to leave likes so I don't have to ask it. It's just like, you know, it shows people are engaged at least. So I know 87 people are engaged because that's how many likes. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see. Very nice rejection of 25.55 could be setting up S2 to the top of the range. The problem is, do you have clean range to the top? Not really, right? You're buying into this resistance, so you need to wait for it to get into a clean range. Unless you base it off like a 30-minute, right? You can base it off a 30-minute if it closes in. You must run 30-minute stops. At that point, I would prefer to see some form of change of structure and break this lower high trend we've been in, right? Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. I want to see that break. So come down, make a higher low, and then we can go. If not, then where I wrote buys here is also the next stage. We heard a couple of those sub sounds, did you? Yeah, it's just, yeah. It's more to give them a shout out. Shout out to everyone who subs. They get a little diamond pop up on the screen. right? To say that they're part of the team now. They have come to the bright side. Welcome, welcome. It's a satisfying sound though, I think. All right, that daily resistance was important, man. That's why I left it on there, but put a dotted line because we weren't sure. It's very clean here. We didn't see reaction yesterday, but today we did see reaction. And yeah, very, very important. How many people in your membership? NBA UK, I think you have asked this question before. I've seen you ask this question. The same. We keep our group pretty tight-knit. Pretty tight-knit. Look at this rejection here. Very strong. This is why it's tough also to sell gold, right? It's just very bullish on higher time frames. But it's the same, brother. It's the same. For the last 1.5 months, I've only been allowing one person in per week. So that's around 6 weeks. So 6 new people. Of course, some people take a break from trading or leave. Never asked before. Oh, I just thought I noticed your name. Right now in Zoom, we have around 50. How can I join the exclusive group? If you want to join, you have to wait till the 27th. 27th is when it opens. We haven't opened in one, but I'm only opening, I always do this, but I'm opening like 10 spots. But since I haven't opened in 1.5 months, they probably will fill pretty fast. So what I expect is you know, it's going to be first come, first serve. If you're on the wait list, you'll be accepted since you were patiently waiting on the wait list. That's the advantage. So I expect it to basically open and close pretty soon, but I don't want to allow in too many people. As I said, I'm trying to keep a certain flow in there, a certain vibe, and I want to control because everyone in there can tell you I spend a lot of time with people in there. I give them time, and you can't really do that. You can't do that if been watching you most days for a few months now is all. Oh, I didn't know, man. I thought so many people asked me that question again and again and again. So I just said I thought you asked that question before. But yeah, I hope you got your answer. I told you how many. If you want to see the flow, like is it being spammed with messages? Like look at our NY chat. You can see our NY chat here. It's not being spammed. It's mostly just Q&A. Yesterday's trades we talked about. That's what we do. That'll probably be the most active chat as that's where we're trading actively. Remember, we have voice chats in there. So a lot of people, if they want to have a chat and we're trading on the charts, they're in the voice chat. So it's not being spammed. Like, you know, look, you can see general, pretty much just good stuff, good content most of the time. You know, and here's the plans. Give me a chance to look at them now. All right, gold looking for above there. Yeah, I would probably just move the line a little bit higher, but I can see I just prefer to go above this zone here where we rejected with the wick. Sells, yeah, mixed bias. You did make that point. I did notice that. GU plan here. Yep. I like this plan. It's pretty straightforward plan, to be honest. Gold only looking for buys. I also don't disagree with that. You know, waiting for gold to come lower to take better buys. Like, I can't say that's wrong. Same here, waiting for 1 hour sensible, like we discussed. GU, yes. Don't like the buys above here too close. Oh yeah, no clean buys. Okay, you said that. Nothing closing below, you got time. Yeah. See GJ's plan, pretty tough. Hard to sell, bullish buys too. 50-minute, yeah. Basically all of us looking at that type of buying zone. Yeah. Same plans as me, to be honest. Harry, I want to get it for 2 months through crypto. Please help me. Normally we do only through WAP because that's where you can get access to the exclusive content and stuff like that, right? Crypto fee is also for $55 fee. It's not really too worth it because if I have to withdraw that into AED, it's like, well, into dirhams. take it off the exchange, $10 fee. Transaction, $5 fee. So I'll probably net like $30, so it's probably not worth it. But if you DM me, I can probably help you if you really want to make it in. But yeah. My bad, NBA. I've seen you ask questions in the group, but in the YouTube chat, but I thought you asked that before. Sometimes at one time people were spamming me that question every day, so it was a little bit annoying. How long did it take you to become profitable? I would say profitable 1.5 years, consistent 2 years. Takes 2 years. Took me 2 years, but I think it, to be properly consistent is not going to take less than a year. You have to prove yourself over the year. So yeah, a little bit over, I'd say 1.5. 1.5 just to call it easy, and that's when I was fully locked in, man. Like fully locked in, 1.5. Wow. Interesting rejection here from the daily, working its way towards the upside. This would have been sick if it closed below and then we got pullback, because if it closed below, we can look for lower high to continue down. Look for lower high to continue down. Wonder if this daily resistance is still relevant. Not really. We can just move this to here, right? Make this a 15. 15 and a 30. Yeah. So gold buy plan, we need to also, to be honest, for the buys, I would have liked to seen it test 53 here, so it can test this previous, not really testing much here. Yeah, tested key level, but I would have preferred to see it test. So if it comes back here and tests, possible buys we can look for. $30 didn't really close strong, not back in the range as well, so it makes it hard to take the setup 2 on the 30 here. Makes it hard to take the setup 2 on the 30 minute. Are you in GBP USD sell? No, I would say, right? I would put the position. I would say if I was in. Also, my guys in the exclusive, are you interested to see a little breakdown of the the Euro NZD? You want me to break that down a little bit? I'll post it in Harry's Trades. What do you guys think of the new thumbnail? Harry, is there any video on your YouTube channel about trade management? Yeah, stop spamming, please. Stop spamming. Stop spamming. There is, of course, man. Just click my channel. Oh my God, can you see that? First row, trade management. And he's asking me the question. I'm sorry to tell you this, but how are you going to become profitable in trading when you can't just click the channel and read a thumbnail? How are you going to become profitable in trading, my friend? It's not going to work. I'm sorry. This is not a game for people who are going to be like this. You have to put in effort. It's literally there. Trade. It doesn't get bigger text. Trade management. First row. First row. Come on. I think purple background instead of black will look very good. Yeah, I'm thinking white. Tomorrow we'll try white. White thumbnail tomorrow. No way, keep it dark. I want to try different thumbnails. White thumbnail could be nice. Don't get used to always being spoon-fed. It doesn't work, man. Tell me one person who's been successful by being spoon-fed. Tell me. Doesn't work. Little morning flashbang. I won't be like full white, but something a little bit nice. Any breakdown on GJ? We do. We break down GJ every single day when we show up to stream. So make sure you show up early. You're going to get the full analysis, full plans, all my signals, everything. Everything. So we broke it down. What we're looking for, potentially buying above here if we can make it there. Sells are tough because we're stuck inside of this range. I don't really see any options on 1 hour to take buys straight away. Nice little liquidity grab though, so if we do start to get above there, I guess it makes sense. What's this? 22 pips to there. Yo, thanks for putting me on NHBD, Nick. I mean, yeah, he's good. He's part of the software that I bought to use non-copyright music. So I discovered him through that. So that was pretty cool. Guys, yesterday's YouTube stream. Who followed through? I'll give it a like. Who followed through with this plan? I'm interested to see. It came late. But look at this. We can see a close above for buys, right? Look at that. Close above for buys. Who followed through with this plan? Everyone in chat who followed through with this. Look, we're waiting for it for ages. Literally, we just sat there all the time waiting for that close above for buys. But you can see, look what happened, right? Look what happened when price did close above. It did give a nice move, but we just saw it come later, right? Look at the close above yesterday, that zone. Actually, it was pretty decent close and then gave a push to the next key level. Here was the zone, right? Closed above 26.30. I got that. Few people did. Nice. So yeah, came above, reached next key level 35, rejected, and then later went again. Late move. So maybe we see something similar. I don't know, but if we do see something similar today where it's gearing up for a late move, I do not mind to take it late again. Obviously, it's unfortunate for you guys on stream if it comes late because you don't get to see me take it on stream, but I do not control market volume, right? Waited 2 hours for that buy? Yeah, it took ages, man. Took ages. You know, so if that happens today where we see a late move, then it does give us the opportunity to take that. We do get the opportunity. Look at this. GU moving down here nicely. 15-minute candle close at 5 minutes. 5-minute candle closing below already in 35 seconds here. Might go ahead and do it straight away here. Do we have any candle closing below here, man? Did this 1 hour close below? Nipple close below. I am? Oh, where did you get in from? Yeah, that looks on my broker. Based on 1 hour? I still think hours don't matter. It's all about LTA breakout of good range. Yeah, but stop does matter in outside hours. You have to agree with that. Stop does matter. Because outside hours could give you some nasty pullbacks. I rarely put stops below candles anyways. Okay, if you do that, then yeah. I want to see in my broker if it did close below the 1 hour. My broker looks a little bit weird. There's a gap here. There's a little gap on my broker. So I'm probably going to wait 5 minutes for this candle close, 15 candle close, and then possibly take it based on that. Be cool if we got a thunderstorm as well. Check gold. What's gold doing? Yeah, gold is dumping here, same as GU. I'm more interested in selling a GU out of gold since it has a little bit more range. Gold is sitting at a spot that we could easily reject and work our way back towards the upside. Right? Because if we start to reject this 2653, then we can continue towards the upside. The only thing I worry about is that even if we get in GU and this starts rejecting, since they're quite correlated right now. GU moving down and gold moving down together. So they're quite correlated, which is only worrying thing. But yeah, 2 minutes for this close. Hopefully we can chill out a little bit here and make it worth it in terms of risk to reward. Key level 4 pips. Don't say chill out, they're watching. They are. GJ is making its way back towards the upside, towards that resistance. Closing here, let's see how it's looking. It's pushed down a little bit here further. Yeah, not much range here, not much range. I mean, you can take this if you want to take this, but you just don't have much range here. You have about 2.9 pips here. Stop loss will be about 11 pips. To get 11 pips is going to be all the way down here, even less now. 5 pips now. Your stop loss is about a little bit more. So yeah, that's unlucky with that one. I guess 5 minute didn't close below the daily resistance. If it did, I guess a wick fill. You'd have to take it on wick fill. Even break of low is risky. Not risky, but it's just not enough range without a 15-minute candle close. So looking like this, I mean, if you don't mind trading negative risk to reward, that's fine. Just be careful with that long term, right? Just be careful with that long term. But it is negative risk to reward right now. So that's your choice. If you think that price can give you 12 pips here, 13 pips on the next candle, then so do it. 11 pips would be till here. 11, 12 pips. For me, I'm happy to wait for a little pullback here. A little pullback, and I can get in based on that pullback. So yeah, looking for pullbacks right now to retest daily resistance. Any type of retest, which is that 5-minute zone. If I can get a retest back into this zone here, I'm gonna look for sells from here. Right, this is where I'm gonna look for sells. something like that. It doesn't really show this text. So yeah, if you wanted to take this, you would be in right now. It looks good. Volume does look good here. Very decent volume, about 3 pips in profit. It's not much, but realistically, this is the zone where you have to kind of go mental break even or something, because we literally just tapped the 15 resistance. I mean, the key level as well. Now coming close, 15 resistance, you do have a little bit room, but even at the 15-minute resistance, you're not even halfway through your TP. So what would be great is to see some sort of structure form. Even with structure formed here, guys, if we can create some structure, that will allow me to run stop loss, maybe 5 pip stop loss, which makes sense then for a 5, 6, 7 pip target, right? See what gold is doing. When we're playing some CS again, I learned a lot more movement during our fights. It's good, right? What level are you now? Ranked up? You're getting too far ahead if you rank up. Still 8? Okay, good. Yeah, we'll play sometime this week, man. We'll do it. I need to get used to 120 ping though. It's manageable. You saw last time I was able to manage, but I just need to get used to it. There's certain fights you can't take. You can't take certain fights because you'll just lose those fights. GJ still didn't make it up. Geo sitting at that key level. Let's see if we get the retest. We get the retest, I'm gonna be in. And this is gonna be a very sweet setup too, to be honest. Yeah, I did notice that this candle closed slightly below. Actually, it didn't here. Yeah, this is extremely confusing. That's where I got this line, but it did close below on a 1 hour. If you base it on a 1 hour, yes. Well, yeah, we drew the line off the 15, so we won't consider it closing below, right? What do you mean sells from up there? It means sells from up there, right? If we get back there, we can have some you know, some sells. Set up 2s and stuff. Pull back to sell. Even if it's closing at it, it could be a good shot from what I've seen. I mean, but what about the time that it's not a good shot because it rejects daily resistance and continues up? It's always a good shot if it plays out. Yeah, but here you don't have momentum. It had rejection before. Tap daily resistance when started going back up. 5-minute close back inside the range, created higher low, liquidity grab, moving back up. At the time, you won't view it like that, man. You won't view it like that because of this price action. You would have seen this close like this, then you would have been okay. This is closing bearish. You either trigger the sell with this closing bearish, but then you see this boom, flip bullish like this, close back in the range, and you're like, I'm not too confident. I'm not too confident. Unless you just got in straight on the 1 hour, which Lanston probably did. And then that's it. Boom. Next candle comes and does business. But by then it's when we're looking to get in, but it moved. Harry, on 30, the GU clearly closed below. I didn't see it, guys. My line was marked here. For me, this didn't close below. Let's have a look. It didn't clearly close below. Look, I'm zooming in a lot here. This is a 30-minute. That's not clearly closing below, man. If we really be clinical here, it actually closed above. So I just didn't see it. And if you saw it clearly closing below, then okay. But I didn't see it, man. I didn't see that clearly closing below. For me, it closed at the support. What can I do about that? Even if you look here on my broker, right? It actually closed at, because my broker has a gap, right? This is how my broker looks. Look at the gap here. You see this gap? So I don't even have that support. So I was just relying on this because mine has a gap. So in order for mine to actually close below, I don't know where it would have to close. Probably have to close below this rejection point here. So I couldn't even use my broker to give me information. Momentum up at the time. That's momentum up. Yeah, I mean, if you see it, then you should be in, right, Claudio? It's your trade then. Now, in hindsight, if you're saying that stuff, it's easy, right? We know that. That's the dangerous part of trading. Can't see this text, but you guys know that plan. I was playing with dog. Ah, very good excuse. Dog also pressed buy and sell, right? Gold, if gold is closing below this level, potential sells, huh? Keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind, because we'd be breaking back below this range. So if gold is able to close below, we can get potential sells with mixed bias, right? Keep that in mind. So there's options there. Previous 30 is a bit lower. Ugh. I wouldn't be worried since we tapped it with a wick. But we can put a little box here. Because either way, even if we close below here, we're taking a break of this lower wick, right? There's no way you're taking it before. So it will be a bonus if we close below the 30. If we don't close below the 30, then breaking the wick anyways will give us confidence to take it. Would you sell into gold even though there's a support just below? Well, that would be your target, right? You would look to tap this support, and that's around 18 pips away. 18 pips, 21 pips. So hopefully we get a relative stop loss, something that gives us around the same. But this is definitely enough space to get break even, and expect that if price is just going to move heavy, you can get the same volume to come in here and continue down. GJ just said not today, came back down. Hi man, will you be there at the Forex Expo? No, not the Forex Expo. Maybe I go to the Forex Summit. But low-key, I want to be invited instead of having to go there. If we entered on 15 close, how big does our target have to be? Let's see. Stop loss is about, let's say 12 pips. We can be fine with that. 12 pips is, let's say somewhere here. So yeah, literally the full support. And then you have to be break even somewhere around here because it tapped this previous. Well, not yet actually. Not yet break even. You're 1 pip away from break even. Did it tap 30? Not yet, yeah. So once it taps 30, that would be your B zone. So hopefully we can actually work on the pullback right now. I know it's a lot to ask, but that would be insane. Nice little pullback towards this zone, retest, and then sells down. Would be pretty straightforward, something I'll be looking forward to. Hoping key level is not target. Well, it's not. We pushed and closed below it right now. There's actually no reaction of it. That's why I want to see it actually bounce up now before tapping the 30. Because if it bounces up now before tapping this, would be actually even more confidence inducing, since that had never been tapped. So there's a high chance that it does get tapped. GJ is ranging right now. So nothing much on GJ. Gold needs this next candle to close below. If this next candle closes below and gold looks good, remember, gold is still bullish on higher time frames, so don't knock out the buys. Buys can still be a very valid option, especially after testing this zone here. Still could be very valid option. Can be even looking for buys as early as above here, preferably key level closures. Your chart is so different than mine. Why? Because I'm using maybe what broker I'm using. Let's see how this looked on another broker. Yeah, this is way different on Owanda. You know, on Owanda we would have been in, huh? Holy shit. On Owanda we would have been in. This is clear on Owanda. Owanda is messed up because it never even broke the high here. You never even got that liquidity. Oh yeah, you did. No, but then there's this here on Owanda. Ah, it's fucked up, man. When they ruined the charts, it's actually ruined some part of my trading. It actually made a big impact to my trading when they changed these charts, as I've always used Owanda charts. I wonder it's just worth it trading with gaps. Yeah, yours is the same as Owanda. And look at, but my broker is really weird. Look at my broker. My broker just has it as a one massive gap. So I don't know if I based it off my broker. Don't know how I would treat that. But we're getting the pullback here. We're getting the pullback. So let's see how this forms. That's a wick. Open prices don't matter. They are wicks. What's a wick? It's not a wick. It's there's a gap there and then that weird candle. All right, we're getting the pullback here. Let's see if we can create resistance. So listen, if we took the sells here, we would be break even anyways. Would be break even here because it's not enough. 7 pips. Stop loss would have been 12 pips. So now what we need is a resistance to form here. So let's see if this 5-minute can come back in here. Now good, tested it. Form a rejection wick and then we can go down. Tapped 1-to-1 and didn't close. Shit, man. Why didn't you close? greedy. Yeah, I think what was key here though, what was key is forget about greed. Focus on price action. We did tap a target here, right? We did tap into this 30-minute. Yeah, we started to get below, but you know, once that's tapped, we can consider something being tapped. All right, so we did starting to reject now. Hopefully we can actually get a bearish candle 5-minute close and then sell off that bearish candle 5-minute close. So yeah, that's going to be my plan. I'm going to use 5-minute for entry here. Something a little bit more aggressive, but with the 30 close, all of these closes, remember 30 close is good here. We did close strong bearish. This could just be the top wick of the 30 to flip bearish. So I want to be able to take a sell and continue to fill the wick and just continue the bearish momentum. We retested top of range, right? I just want the 5-minute bearish candle. Hello, just wanted to thank you, Harry, and everyone in the group. I passed phase 1 today on 100k funded within the first month of being in the exclusive. I know job's not finished, but very appreciative. Oops. Very appreciative. Everyone has effect and knowledge as provided. Amazing, bro. Congrats. W is in the chat. Passed his FTMO 1 month being in the exclusive. First month, bro. That's insane. Well done for putting in the work. And yeah, this is sick, man. Happy to see that. Happy to see that. Everyone's supporting you there. So now on to phase 2, right? Like you said, job's not done, which I like. I like that you notified that. Very important. Job is not done. Yeah, it's cool phase 1, but let's get phase 2 and then the party starts. We can start the party. At Tradesharpe, Harry, soon I hit my take profit when BE, but came back to take me out. Can I manage differently? So you took it here before the close below, SL in profit, and then tapped you BE, but you closed 70% first. I think if you close 70%, no need to go break even, because you could just put stop loss back inside of the range. And even with 70% close, if it hits that stop loss, you're still in profit, because it's a 70% close. It's not like a small close, right? It's a big close. 70% close is pretty big. It's a runner, so let that run. Don't be worried about it coming and retesting the range, but you also can't be pissed if you just want to secure all of that 70%. It's okay, you know. I would prefer going in a whole idea of securing full, you know. But yeah, overall, I mean, nothing really, you know, nothing too mad. Point is you secured, right? You secured. So guys, look at this. Retested into that zone and rejected. Didn't even give me, I guess the only way to enter on this was a 1 minute, but I couldn't even enter on 1 minute since there's no top wick on 1 minute. So I don't see a way to enter unless I just ripped it cold turkey and just said tap that zone, I'm selling. All good 80. GJ gonna buy. We'll see. If it's working its way slowly but surely. Need some more volume. Need some more volume on GJ. Gold is trying to still get below those lows. It's trying its best. Let's see how gold populates here. See if we can get the gold sells. Or is it going to end up buying for the session? Why GJ chart bad this week? It's just been like that for a little while, man. It's why we introduced GJ has been on a little bit of a tantrum. It's kind of a market cycle. Q4 next month, right? Q4 next month is always a big positive. I expect price action to be extremely good in Q4. It's great because Q4 is the time where people start to leave the market. So there's less manipulation, there's less stuff because everyone has kind of forgotten about it. Only the real traders have stuck through. Only the people really looking to improve are there. So, especially with elections around the corner and rebalancing of port. Remember, Q4 is the last quarter before the end of the year for all of the top hedge funds, all of the top investment firms to start to realize gains, right? Start to reposition into different assets, take gains out, reposition into currencies, reallocate, all of that stuff. Hey Harry, good day. Just a question. I'm a beginner trader. Do you have a pair in mind that a beginner trader should look at? I primarily look at gold or GJ. I would say you trade a pair that you're gonna be comfortable trading with. Gold is a little bit harder pair overall, but doesn't mean you can't use it as a beginner. What I recommend you do as a beginner is definitely check out my content on YouTube. You can trade any pair you want. It's good to trade a pair, maybe someone more advanced compared to your level like me, so you can compare analysis, compare trades. But what I'd recommend you do is on my website, you can see here that there's actually a free risk management course. As long as you use risk management, it's the whole reason I made this free. As long as you use risk management, doesn't matter what pair you trade because you will be risking the same amount on every single pair. You will have good risk management in place. So it doesn't matter, right? So make sure to go ahead and watch this. It's a 5-part course, right? It's not something small. So make an effort. Go ahead and watch it. I'll give you the link here. It's free, by the way, just so you know. Man, if I just sold at the zone randomly here, I know it wouldn't follow any plan, but let's see in chat, guys. What do we expect? London session, gold to go up or gold to go down? See what people are expecting. Gold to go up, gold to go down. Sideways? Oh, please don't say that. The last thing I need is another session of sideways. Up. A lot of people saying up. So we should definitely take the shorts if everyone is saying up. Yeah, the last thing I need is another sideways session. Kind of sick of it. Sick of a sideways session. Like New York has been more decent. Obviously, you can see just by looking at the sessions how New York has had more volume. But damn, we need some action here in London. Like, I really prefer to trade London so I can take New York off. We up till the end of the month? Oh yeah. That is probably the why. Lazy? Well, that's nice, man. It's nice to get done and dusted in the morning. You don't like that? To take a trade? Done and dusted? I mean, I don't mind trading New York for sure, but it's nice to be done and dusted. Man, watching GJ is like watching paint dry. Winning 2, 3, 5 trades in NY is better. Okay, win 1 trade and we'll talk in NY. Then come to me and say, I won 1 trade, I'll tell you to leave the charts. What about losing 5 trades in NY? How fun is that? Pure enjoyment, huh? I'm still trading on demo, just want to practice. I don't feel confident till now. That's why I want to join exclusive group. Yeah, I mean, that would be our goal, to get you off demo. But you're doing a good thing. You're doing a good thing by practicing. Losing your London profit NY is a little bit less fun. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's not the best. Man, this has been a little bit of a trait, huh, of London. Come to London, we get stuck in range here. It's always been one impulsive option, and it's been one fine defining factor that allows us not to be involved in this option. But look, no way we take this option on the 15 close and get out. Like, you're done break even here, guys. So literally we haven't missed anything. Only way is if obviously brokers showed something different here and actually showed a close below. Yeah, then I guess we'd be in break of low, stop loss above high, 8.5 pips gave you 11. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect, but I don't know why we didn't get to see that. But that's all good. Let's see if we are able to pull something together by London here. Remember, being at the charts, guys, your job is to control everything that is inside of your control. Random moves are not in your control. Only thing you have control in the market of is your own plan. And when you realize that, you start to view these situations as positives, because it's just reinforcing you following your plan. And the more you can do that, the more money you're going to make. Remember, yesterday I told someone, 95% of people are losing in this market. Your job is to first get ahead of the 95% by just being somewhat profitable. I don't care if you make $10, $20, do that in a month and then look to scale it. Many people are trying to make thousands and thousands and make unrealistic results before they even achieve profitability. You are just going to fall into the 95% of failures, right? And you're going to rush yourself to failure. Is entry after the 5 with big talk not valid? To where though? To where? Where are you going to trade to? The 5-minute support? It's not big enough target, right? And then it rejects 5-minute support and then you're screwed. 30-minute resistance was tapped here. I wonder if this is the 5 support as well. So where are you going to enter is the problem, right? So maybe below the 5-minute support, yes. But then your stop loss has to go above that big wick, which is even shittier, because now you just reduce your risk to reward so much. So let's say you went in here, you're running again the same problem with 11 pip stop loss. If you look at your target is going to be, let's say you entered right here, this zone here, it's 9 pips. So again, you just want that smaller stop, right? Did that close below the key level? Close that. So I'd say the best is if we can get a close below the 5-minute support, run stops above this resistance here. This is a small stop now, 6 pips. Just to fill the wick is already half of your TP, and then TP down at, the 15. Because by that time to fill the wick, somewhere around here, to get here is 7 pips. You get your 1-to-1, it will make sense monetary wise. You make money on that, instead of getting caught in these shitty pullbacks. If price wants to come up and make a setup too, I'm also down for that. Like, if it wants to give me that, I'm ready. If GJ wants to close above here for London Open, we can also look at that. There hasn't been any volume on GJ, so we could expect a volume move. Yesterday, what time did that move come? Just so we reference. 10:45, I remember. Yeah, 10:45. So this time. Yesterday, this time. So even if this next candle closes above, it will be around the same time. So we could look into that. Give me a sec, go toilet, come back. gold sells still might come through here. London Open. We'll also get the 1 hour candle closing below. 1 hour looks very good to continue down. If you imagine this closes a little bit deeper here, can you see? Can you vision that? It does look pretty bearish. Nice liquidity grab to the highs. Absolutely right. I traded 2 sessions a day, stressed myself, got into drawdown up to 7%, then cancelled my NY session, traded obvious setups, now I'm back at B. Yeah, it's facts, man. More times at the chart does not equal more profit. And I think there's a specific way to trade 2 sessions. Like, it's great to have 2 sessions because in times like this where London may be slower, NY is performing well, right? Most of my trades in this week have come in NY and fortunately have been wins. So if we look at that as a whole, or it actually yesterday's trade came between London and NY. So it's just been outside of London. But what's very important is the way I approach NY is completely different than the way I approach London, which means that NY, I'm not there actively needing to take a trade. I let the trades really come to me in NY because I'm in the gym. I'm busy. I'm also spending time in the exclusive group on NY chat answering questions. Like, I don't feel forced. Like, if there's an option to take an NY, I miss a lot of moves in NY because I simply can't take that 5-minute option because I'm in the middle of a set. I'm busy or I've traded in the morning, you know. So a lot of stuff, right? So I think you have to approach NY session with, if it's not your main session, if it's your main session, approach it like that, but just to save mental capacity, because that's the only thing it ruins is mental capacity. So be able to approach the chart and not be a slave to the chart. You know, you can't be just sitting there staring for another, like we're here for 3-4 hours. Again, New York, you're there for 3-4 hours. Yeah, you're going to feel like crap, right? It's going to make you tired. Does she have it in her today, you think, guys? It's been a while since I took a GJ trade. Beginning of the month. I'll put it. Shit. Bro, comment of the day. NY is your side chick? Precisely. That's a good, simple way to put it. Okay, here's a question. If we get both GJ and gold to set up, which one do we take? Gold. All right. Gold, goids. Oh, everyone is saying goids. Everyone wants gold. Half margin on both of them. So half margin on both of them, but we end up being full margin in total, right? You have to be. Everyone wants gold. Let's see which one looks cleaner. That's what's going to make my decision, which one looks cleaner. There has been some unreal comments of the days from YouTube chat. We need a collage. Yes, bro. We need it to come back. We need more people. We need more people. Remember I said when stream gets to 700 viewers? If stream gets to 700 viewers, then you will see some comment of the day. For sure. 1,000 viewers flex my biceps on stream. You guys asked for it. You want exclusive content? It's coming to you. Onlypips.com. You don't even need to sign up. 1,000 viewers on stream, we get bicep flex. Come on, guys, we spot. Take the one that will win. Imagine you take both and both lose. What are you gonna feel? Then it's a sad day, right? Sad day. Thank you for the sub. Welcome to the family. Now back at TP. Yeah, GU is pretty hard today. GU is pretty hard. I just wish that we had this closing below on a broker, or we were more informed. As I said, I'm looking from the sells from daily resistance. We didn't even, I think only option was 1 minute. 1 minute was the option. 5 minute close below could be an option here if you're looking to really aggressively scalp this, but I'm not trying to scalp this for 4 pips right now. I want to take gold here. I want to take gold in 5 minutes. I actually shouldn't say anything because of our SPY, right? Because of our SPY. I have the same young LA bag that you have, but in red. Where do you see my young LA bag? I don't have a young LA bag. It's the young LA. It's the young LA strap that I put on a different bag. Man's concentrated on my bag here. Where does he see my bag? How does man see my bag? Oh, because of this strap here. Yeah, it's a different bag though. Haircut at 1,000 viewers? Damn. What haircut? Nah, bro. I'm not selling my... Don't know what's going on with my monitor here on the left hand side. It's all fuzzy. To have a look at it, see what the hell's going on. Thousand viewers get the biceps up? Yes, for sure. Goatee shave at 1K? I will clean shave at 1K, fine. It looks so bad. Yo, gold, go down, go down. We want the sells here, bro. GJ, go up. Do some business. Bring some volume. 2 hour looks good time frame. That looks nice, huh? On a 2 hour. I don't know why I have a 2 hour time frame there. I just put 1, 2, 3, 4. Clean shave at 1K, it's official? Damn. You guys get too much. Get free trades, free pips, free education, free bicep flex at 1,000 viewers, and free shave. That's not fair, man. You also get material to make fun of me, right? Because when I shave, then you guys are gonna make fun of me. So you get free material to make fun of you. 1,000 views, you make a vlog on the Junes with cars. 800 views, I make a vlog on the Junes with cars. I have a vlog on the Junes with car. One of my old vlogs. It's one of my old ones. Let's go see if it's still there. I have one of my car. But I'll make a new one. It's just too hot now. It's still summer, bro. We have to wait till winter before we can go out in the Junes. Gold analysis before the trade. Well, if we could potentially close below this zone. I think if we get the hour just closing below a key level, we don't really need the... Since we tapped it with a wick, we don't need to wait for the close below. We can just take it at break of lows or just break of the 15 low, but we have to have 15-minute close below. What temperature in Dubai here? Look, 36 right now. 36 right now. too hot for the cars. Desert will be hotter, around 40. So it gets too hard, too hot for the cars. Lovely high of 7 degrees today. Sounds, what's the word? Sounds warm, I guess. We can swap, right? I'll give you 7 degrees, you reduce 7 degrees. That's good, right? 28, 29, it's good temperature. You can have double. It's a little bit better. Still makes it cool though. Wow, we have both setups coming here. GBP JPY and gold here. Holy crap. Which one to take is the question. Huge stops on GJ, gold better SL. If we take break of this low to fill the wick, 25 pips, 28 pips. GJ, 11 pips to that, 36 for 25. Both same size. Both same size. Can GJ close above though? We needed to do some more action here. Ooh, 2 seconds. Can GJ close below here? Let's see gold. Gold close below, no top wick. We need a top wick first. We need top wick. This is a 1 hour candle. We did get the close below, but we need top wick. We need top wick. Check broker if any of it closed above. Alright, making top wick on gold here. What's the difference between break of low? It's about 3 pips. 32 pips to there. 21 to here, potential continuation. 5 minute has thunderstorm. Yeah, I feel re-break of these lows could be good here. Just re-break of these lows once we can push through this zone. I wonder if I want to go break of this lowest low. I'll put stops above 50. It's a difference of 3 pips. Or 4 pips. Why not wait for close below? Because we have the 1 hour. Look at the 1 hour. So if you base it off 1 hour, it makes total sense. Yeah, so my plan is either 1 minute close below the range or break of these lows I'm gonna go. So for now, it's gonna be break of these lows until 1 minute close below the range. So let's see if it breaks the lows here. So we don't need 1 hour stops? No, because we have 15-minute here, also closing below its own. Do you have a sell stop? No, I'll mark it execute. Where would SL be? 15. I'm almost breaking it on my broker here. Alright, that broke it on my broker. Got triggered in. Pushing nicely. Oh, nice, man, nice. Did we tap this wick yet? Almost. This is my break-even zone inside here. Coming very close back, aggressive to the entry here. Hopefully this can continue down. What was that did we see in profit here? 17 pips. Hit TP for me, tip of the wick, 1 minute trade for you. Yeah, this happened fast. We didn't tap the support just yet. Definitely some momentum here. Would like to see this 5 minute close strong bearish here. I don't like that it keeps rejecting here. See if we can mental break even, maybe like half out at entry. We'll see. Let's see. We have to be careful here because, you know, we could have some very heavy pullbacks here. See if we can just continue this bearish momentum here. Guys, I'm gonna watch this at my entry here. If I start to see it, my entry is literally the tip of this 1 minute wick here. You see this 1 minute wick? That's where my entry is. If we have to respect this wick, so if I start to see it break this wick, might take maybe -1 pip here or something, you know? I need this 5 to close bullish. This is giving, I mean bearish. This is giving me rejection signs here. I don't like the rejection signs. So yeah, I'll be ready to close at entry if that starts to break it. I need it to close strong bearish now. So I'm here ready to close at entry. Can we flip, please? I'll give this a chance to flip. All right, very good. Okay, coming close. All right, close that entry there. That was hit entry for me. That hit entry for me. So I closed that entry, guys. I closed that entry. I just don't like the rejection on 5. I don't like the rejection on 5. As it came back to entry, close that entry for me. I'm going to look for re-entry here. I'm going to look for re-entry to try get back down here. We saw a total of 17 pips. Right? So not enough for me to close, but enough for me to manage. I just don't like the rejection. I will look for re-entry. If we get 5-minute candle closing bearish, I'll look to re-enter. I'll re-enter this trade for sells towards the downside. But I don't want to play with gold bullish higher time frame and see rejection. You know? See if we get a re-entry. We'll see, we'll see. GJ didn't close above here, so next candle can close above. And if next candle closes above, maybe we can have an entry on GJ. Hopefully this is the right decision for today, but I just don't want to play with bullish high time frames. 17 pips, yeah, it's great. Many people on YouTube can call that a win. You know, but for me, my stop loss was a little bit bigger. I didn't even have time to close there, to be honest. Some people got TP though. Some people got TP. If you did hit TP, congrats. Just make sure you do follow a plan that's going to be profitable long term and not close early because of emotions. But I think today we made the right decision. Did see something I didn't like. And yeah, for me, this is good. For me, this is good. No TP for me. Close at entry. Yeah, I close at entry too as well. Actually made a little bit. I closed a little bit earlier. So I make 63 bucks. Rich. One Tradesharpe exclusive membership I made today. Spike down made me lose confidence in that trade. Very happy with the B. Well, if it spikes down, we can allow it. So this is the recap of the trade, guys, right? The recap of the trade is we allowed it to come back to entry when it spiked down. When it spiked down, we allowed it to retrace, come back to entry and say, let's not rush into any random, you know, assumptions here. Is that commissions? No, it's actually more than commissions because I put a 3 lot on this. Had around a 30 pip stop loss, risking $1,000, 32 pip stop loss. So yeah, that's around $1,000. So 3 lot. So around $550 profit max, and then it came back. But overall happy with the decision here. Overall happy with the decision. I think we saved ourselves a loss here. We had a discussion about moving to break even with the guys. We had a good discussion. Look on futures, it hit my 15 support. That is very true, man. That is very true. Futures look different. This looks like you hit a 1-to-1. Because you entered on flip. Yeah. That's interesting. Very, very interesting to see that. On futures, it's completely different chart. Let's go ahead and look at... yeah, that should be a winning trade. Let's go ahead and look at how that would have looked on different brokerage here. Holy shit, guys. Lucky we went break even, guys. Lucky we went break even. Look at this. Tapped it. Tapped the support. So 100%, man. That was a full correct break even. Bro, FXCM charts are messing us up today. Bad time. Bad. That is nuts, bro. How can you be so different? How can you be so different? That's a difference of like 4 pips. So yeah. London Open type trade. Yeah, but we wouldn't have secured anyways at the 15-minute support. It would have just been a hard break-even zone. It would have been a hard break-even zone. We wouldn't have secured because our stop loss was a little bit bigger here. If you look at my stop loss here was... I want to see, is there any way we could have... If we entered earlier, let's say we entered on break of the 15-minute lows, stop loss would have been 22 pips. We would have got 25. Yeah, okay. So that's the only way today we get our 1-to-1. That's the only way we get our 1-to-1. Very interesting. Which platform do you use? I use IC Markets. So that's going to be the real dictator here of did we tap support on IC here. So, and we did tap support on IC. Very interesting. So that maybe should have been like a close half type scenario. So this was a correct break even. So very interesting. I don't know how I'm going to solve these FXCM charts, man. We need a solution for that. I think what I would have liked to have done is to secure half at this support here if we actually tapped it and left a runner. Because, you know, we have to secure at the level that's there on the chart, you know. We have to secure at the level that's there on the chart. Tapped it for you? No, even for you it didn't tap it. Yours has a gap though, it's a little bit different. Damn, your entry is low, bro. That's like 3-4 pips. How much is your spread? $15-minute can close above on GJ. There's a trade. It will drop heavily. Why you fear such a guru, fake guru? If I was fake, then I wouldn't take that in front of you live, right? I took that in front of you live. I don't think many people who are fake could do that to you, but maybe to you it seems like it was an impulsive decision, but I'm happy with my decision as it's netted me profits in that scenario, right? So It's the decision I decided to make. If it continues to drop, it continues to drop. I'll look for re-entry here in maybe 1 minute 28 seconds with smaller stop loss. Smaller stop loss, I will look for a re-entry here. Wick fill continuation. 21 pips now. To get to there is 11 pips, and then to the next zone. We also have GJ potential in 10 minutes to close above. But it needs to close below this 5 support, otherwise there's uncertainty, right? Can we close below 2 seconds? Is there any important news? I don't see. Bro, gold moves most of the time only 20 pips in the 30-minute time frame. Yeah, but I just didn't see that it tapped support. If it tapped support, I would have closed half. But this on this broker, it showed me it didn't tap support. And I was watching that because this happened really fast. Happened in a 1-minute candle. So this is what was in front of me. I didn't look left to my other monitor. Nor did I have ready to close half at that time. I didn't have ready to close half button. You need magic keys? I don't even think with magic keys I can't do anything. These FXCM errors make me want to puke? Yeah, for sure, man. It's annoying because, I mean, if we were planning that and seeing it approaching that support, boom, close half at that support, leave a runner, at least get something for the day. Because, you know, if we're looking at TA here in terms of price action, then that is literally a target here. So we have to accept that if we see it reject that target. We're actually lucky that I allowed it to come back to entry and it didn't just completely flip the other way on the first shot. For the guys complaining, nobody forced you to close. Well, yeah, you had the trade. You could have taken profit. It's up to you. Main thing is understand the idea, understand the trade. It was a successful trade. You guys never held 1 pip of drawdown. It's always a good trade when you're not holding 1 pip of drawdown. It proves that it was an accurate entry. I'm still looking for re-entry here, but look, we're rejecting at the moment. So like I said, we needed to close below to get the continuation down. We're not closing below. I want to try get back to 2650 key level here. I want to try get back to that. So we do have room to get back to that. If this can close below here, you have around 22 pips. Stops will be around 22 pips, so you're 1-to-1. 1 hour is clean till there, definitely. Just analyzing it on my broker. As we know, it looks a little different. What the No way, bro. Look at this. I have a 1 hour resistance right here on my broker. That's messed up, man. No. This is messed up, bro. This is messed up. How does that make sense? How does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? What? I'll show you guys. Give me a second. I need to make sure. I thought I was looking at the wrong pair. Oh man, now my chart has become all freaking chart auto scroll. Okay, we're good. Oh, it's the 30-minute, bro. I'm tripping, bro. I'm going crazy. That's that's the 30-minute support. Bro. Yeah. I'm going crazy, man. I was thinking, what the hell is happening with me, bro? That's why. Bro, I was going nuts, bro. Because I was looking at this chart and I was like, no way that's on the 1 hour we have something there. No way. But we did. So it's fine. Thought I was full on tripping, bro. Because I'm like cautious about it now, man. Because of all of the different charts, it's made me scared. Well, here's the rejection from that zone. You know what's annoying? I bet other people took this trade and they're gonna call this trade a win and they had bigger stop loss. You know, like... And the problem is everyone looks at my stream stats, so... I wish they could see the real picture. I just joined the stream. Did you take any trades today? Yeah, we took gold sells here. Gold sells we took. Gold sells. Hit TP1. I didn't secure at TP1 myself. I didn't secure at TP1 myself. Two minutes for GJ to close above. Let's see if GJ wants to close above here. Come on, some juice, GJ. You've been doing nothing all London. It's time to move, brother. Oh, that's interesting. 1 hour closed above on GJ here and above key level. So we do have a 1 hour close above. Very interesting. So we would be allowed to enter on a 5-minute close above technically, right? Because we have the 1 hour. So we could use lower time frames. So even if this closes below but next 5-minute closes above, we will have options. We will have options. Ideally the 15 closes below, but 15 is forming good support. So I think we will have an option, yeah. We'll have an option if that happens. So let's see the next 5-minute candle here. This is most likely going to close below at the moment, but the next 5-minute candle could be the option here. We'll also have a setup 3 running on the 15-minute. I mean on the 30-minute. Do you play games? Play the game of money. Game of life as well. That's a fun game. That's a very interesting game. That's the hardest game you'll ever play, is the game of life. Navigating it. You get to choose what level you want to be in that game, right? Harry, what app do you use to add caption to your videos? They are done manually through my editor. Editor makes them. All my content that you see, I have an editor who does it. His name's Crest. Shout out. Rejected at reaction zone? Which one did? What pair? Gold? Gold, yeah. Gold is... Gold, look. Gold tapped the support. That's why we're stuck. Because it tapped the support. Right? We should have been half out. We're lucky we got our break even here. Holy shit, man. Man, because we tapped our break even zone. Holy crap. If that just flipped and flew, we would be done for, man. That would have been painful. One hour now, reflipping. See if we can get the 5. Results so far, I show you before, mess things up, my 2 accounts. Now I'm above 90% win rate. Oh, congrats, man. Amazing work, amazing work. 90% win rate, that's insane. Very good, very good. Happy to see that. Back on track, AD, back on track. Do you have any hobbies beside trading? Yeah, gym. I consider that, I don't know if that's a hobby. That's just a part of my life. Bro, GJ needs to chill here. Gave us no close above. 30-minute no close above. Only 1 hour close above, but 1 hour stops is too big. So we can't really just take it off. 1 hour stops, 46 pips for 27. So this 5 is the only option here, which we have coming in about 2 minutes here. So till it comes, gonna go to the toilet. All right, 5 minutes about to close here in a minute. I'd expect price not to come in the range, so I would even be okay to get better risk to reward running a stop somewhere like 16, 17 pip stop here. Because 16, 17 pip stop, we have key level to protect, we have this whole range high to protect. If it wants to continue up, no way it should be breaking that. No way it should be breaking that. Need a bottom wick on next candle though. See if we can get a bottom wick here. Yeah, sweet. Gonna give this a short break of high. Stop loss back inside range. All right. Let's see. Look left on 5 minutes. Did I miss something? I hope not. Did we close below this? Shit. You're right, bro. You're right. We need to close above this. Too late, though. Ouch. Shit. Yeah. That was a 5 minute res. It's too late. I needed to close above. See if I can close above in 3 minutes. We should be okay. Might just react off it, but it's okay. It would just be better, but I'm okay with it. Yeah, this 5 minute resistance might be an issue here. I'm covering commissions here. I was just about covering commissions. I want to probably wait for the 5 here. Guys, I'm getting out here. I'm getting out at the entry. I just got out when it tapped entry here. I'm covering commissions just a little bit under because I don't like it. I don't like it till the 5 close above. I didn't notice this zone here and it gave it a chance, but I got out at entry here. So got out at around plus 69. So not full commissions, but I'm gonna wait for the 5 close. If you're still in, it's okay to hold this. It's okay to hold this until the 5-minute close, but remember, be careful if the 5 does not close above here. If the 5 does not close above, be careful with it. So if you didn't get a chance, here's your chance, right? It did close above right now. Just be careful with it though. Just be careful. So give me a sec. So yeah, that's the decision there. That's the decision. I just don't like how high we are in the market. I mean, now you can get out your plus 2 pips. You can get out definitely plus commission. You're not going to lose any commission here, which is good. But yeah, that's the decision. You know, re-entry right now based on 1 minute is valid here. I could try, but it's quite, need to time it correctly. Need to time it correctly. Did you get out? Yes, I did get out. I did get out. Make it clear, guys. I did get out. I'm looking maybe for re-entry, but I need to concentrate on this. Give me a sec. Trying to look if we get 1 minute close above structure here. It's not doing it. It's not getting above structure. That's what I was saying while I was concentrating. If we were able to close, I would look at that as a re-entry, but it just seems like it's failing. So another break even for me today, boys, which sucks. But what to do? Well, I just wanted a bit. I didn't really analyze that zone to the left, so I played it safe. I need to wait for a re-entry. I'd be careful if you're still in, you know, maybe wait for the 15 closing above in 2 minutes. Please do understand this trade. Please do understand this trade. Please, guys, I'm telling you, there's a reason I got out. Please. You had plenty of chances to get out. Please do listen to me in this. 5 pips we had chance to get out. I saw it, but hidden zone on 15 only. Yeah, I kind of missed it. I was looking at 30 looked clean, but then this wasn't. That's why I waited for 15, but that's another one for today. Playing it safe though, playing it safe. That's going to be a lot more important. Avoid this. This is the correction that I was worried about. This was the correction I was worried about. So now with this structure formed, if we can close back above, that's going to be my re-entry here, getting back above this zone. Right? So now 15 close above in 1 minute here. If 15 can close above, look what's going to happen. We're going to get the confirmation 15 close above. We will have 5-minute structure. I'll be able to take this trade again. I'll be able to take this trade again with confidence. My position will look something like this. My position will look something like this with stop loss below wherever that is and take it towards the upside. But I need to wait for that right now and not play it dangerous. We can't do that. We can't do that. That's just gambling. So let's see. Let's see. Come on, GJ. 45 seconds. Give us the close above. Do us a favor here, man. Give us a thunderstorm close above. Come on. If that happens, we get the close above, then I can leave it stop loss or TP, right? Stop loss or TP will be fine. Because even if it retraces after that, I have the confirmation of something closing what? Above. Once I have that confirmation, we're good. 17 seconds. Ugh. I don't know if it can. Possible setup 3 on GU. I haven't looked at GU, but we can have a look for you. Where did I get this 4 hour from? Let me just double check this 4 hour. This is an old 4 hour, eh? GU absolutely went for it, huh? Not today, it said. We're reacting at this 4 hour for some reason, even though it's super old. 1 hour still didn't close below its own range. 30-minute as well, bouncing up here. Yeah, I'd say it makes sense. It's just how much volume do we have left in GU? That is the only question you have to ask. Remember, we were looking at GU from up here. So how much volume do we have left? That's the question. Do we have enough volume left? So yeah, that's how it's gonna work. Need the 15 close above, man. I think it's worth even to wait for the next 15. Like, that's gonna be my plan here. Wait for the next 15. Two Bs today, man. Holy shit. Everyone managed to get out on stream in time? Let me know in the chat if you managed to get out on stream in time. Did try say it as fast as possible. And then luckily it gave a chance. So even if you didn't get out, we did have a nice little chance here, right? Gave a chance, came back in profits. Even right now, came back in profits right now. Yes, yes. Okay, good. Yes, good, good, good. See, this is the problem, right? No 15 close. Look where the 15 retest, guys. Look where the 15 retest that zone. Well pointed out, Murray. Definitely was a zone we need to be cautious about. Problem was, I looked at the 30-minute and the 1 hour, and then I'm like, boom, okay, let's get 15-minute, 5-minute entry close above, and then I forgot about this zone. You moving the market with the stream? I don't think so. I don't think so. Man, why is it so difficult to get past zones these? Like, come on, give us something, man. Something. That's all I ask, something. Some juice, bro. That's what we need, some juice. Didn't we talk about you set up 3 cells? Yeah, but I said, look how much it's pushed. Do we really want to be selling this low in the market? Remember we discussed like that. Kind of have to accept that the move is done, right? That's what I was saying. So even though it's a setup, but remember, just because it's a setup doesn't mean it's valid to enter. Look at the bigger picture. Look what's happening look at how much we pushed. Does it make sense? So it is a setup. That's what he was asking. Is GU a setup 3? It is, but doesn't make it valid to enter because we've pushed so much. You know, it's like now we're just FOMOing, saying, okay, let me sell the lows. All right, before I do anything silly, I'm out. I'm out. Tough session. No losses, which is always good. Always good to end a session without a loss. But would have been nice to get some profits. I mean, GU gave us 17 pips, correct spot to break even. Would have been beautiful to close half if the broker that I was looking at here in front of you guys live showed me that it tapped this zone. Would have been nice to see it tap the zone, close half, leave a runner. We would have made maybe 0.5% there. Yeah, would have made 0.5%. So, or 0.4%. For GJ right now, I need the 15-minute candle closing above. If this 15-minute can close bearish in 9 minutes, next one closes above, or just breaks the high, or with the like, that looks good. That looks good, to be honest. It would be good to continue price towards the upside, and it will make sense for price to continue towards the upside. So that's something I'll exactly be looking to capitalize on if that happens. But I'm just going to wait patiently for that. I don't want to rush into anything else. That was a little bit rushed, but you know, luckily we did get unscathed, right? We made that same thing on GU. So yeah, I feel like overall today was a very, very good day of, you know, keeping safe in the market, making quick decisions to avoid losses. And now all we have to wait is for better entries with volume. It's very strange. We're not really getting much follow through. So we did get through. We broke the high, no follow through. Same with gold. Gold was different because I understand gold's trade because gold did tap a target. So since gold tapped a target, we can fully expect it to reject and can't be pissed that it did reject. So nothing really to be said there. But overall, you know, I would say it is a successful day in terms of controlling and managing risk, but obviously would like to come out of it with more profits is always the goal as a trader, right? But we don't control that. We control what's in front of us and the position at bay here, right? We're avoiding this drawdown right now. This would be shitty drawdown because now we're still respecting that freaking zone. So this would be like, holy shit, I need to now, you know. So this is what I mean. Like, even if you were not fast enough to get out, you got out -1 pip, it's better than taking a full loss, right? So no matter how you end up managing it, it's better. So now all we have to do is let this 15 close bearish, next 15-minute close or whatever 15-minute close bullish above here, hopefully sooner rather than later. That will be the opportunity for buy, especially if we can now in 7 minutes respect 500, respect this top of the range. This is where the buys are going to come through. Right now it's dumping. Remember, our stop loss was basically here, so this would be pretty close to stop loss, which is why we had to make the decision to get out. If you didn't get a chance to get out, it came back in profits, second chance. If you didn't manage to get out again because you were greedy, it came back to entry to get out. So now it's really up to what can it do at this level. So that's why I rather let this make a decision, wait for 15-minute to close above, take the smoother trade to this next zone that I have, and then see what's up about 9 pips, hopefully with the follow through this time. So yeah, appreciate you all. Take care, trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace. See you all.